Got everybody fired off and lined up where they need to be. Once again, we do want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us tonight. I know it's a little bit breezier than we would like to expect on a race night, but hey, we're here fighting a good fight and trying to put on a great show. Your starting lineup once again on the pole is Tyler Drucke in the 12, Trevor Service the 10, the 33 of Trevor Smith, the 6B Bailey Ballinger, 4J of Aaron Gilliam, the 91 of Andrew Sullivan, the 25 of Andrew Pike. 7 cars set to go 8 laps off of turn 4. Green flag is out. Let's get to it on heat race number 1 for your IMCA sprint cars. Everybody locked down to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Tyler Drucke takes that top spot. Drucke will lead the field off of turn number 4. Drucke leads Trevor Service, Trevor Smith, Aaron Gilliam, your top 4. Drucke pushes up the track a bit, opens the door for Service in the 10. Meanwhile, back in the pack, Gunnar Pike trying to make some headway. Pike started at the tail, trying to battle Aaron Gilliam for that 4 spot. As your leaders go off into turn 4, look out, big run for the 10 of Trevor Service. But Drucke holds on to that top spot. Service gets a good run down the backstretch into turn 3, but Drucke able to hold on to the race lead as Drucke pushes up once again. Here comes Trevor Service, but it's still Drucke out front. Trevor Smith, Gunnar Pike, your top 4. Andrew Sullivan, Aaron Gilliam, and Bailey Ballinger rounding out the field. As this time off turn 4, Tyler Drucke locks the bottom. Trevor Service makes a big run to the top side. Thought about going high in 1, but checked up on the bottom of the speedway. Tyler Drucke continues to lead in the 12. Trevor Service second. Service gets such a run down the backstretch into 3, but he can't quit the grip off 4 as the white flag waves. One more time around for Tyler Drucke. Drucke better off 4 and through turns 1 and 2. It's giving him the advantage as they come off of turn 4 this time. Checkered flag set to fly. Tyler Drucke gets the win. Second to Trevor Service. Third will be the 33 of Trevor Smith. Gunnar Pike fourth. Fifth the 91 of Andrew Sullivan. Aaron Gilliam and the 6B of Bailey Ballinger will round out your field here in heat race number 1 for IMCA RaceSaver sprint cars. Well, Tyler Drucke able to take advantage of that front row starting spot and kept her locked to the hub on the inside of the speedway and drove off from the field to pick up heat race number 1 for your IMCA RaceSaver sprints. But your starting lineup once again is the 32 of Trevor Waller on the pole, Daniel Nicolette to the outside of the 22D. Inside of row 2, the 14J, Josh Riggins, Dusty Ballinger to the outside, Cole Vanderheiden in the 15, and the 23 of Brandon Bosma. Your 6 cars here for going 8 laps, heat race number 2 for IMCA RaceSaver sprints. Off of turn 4, the big green bed sheet flies, and we're going racing once again. RaceSaver sprints definitely seen before the bottom line of the speedway as Daniel Nicolette got to the bottom in a hurry and powered down the backstretch, opening up a big lead over Trevor Waller. Dusty Ballinger trying a little bit higher line through turns 1 and 2, trying to get around the 32 machine of Waller, but can't quite complete the pass in 1 and 2. He'll try it again in 3 and 4. Out front, though, Daniel Nicolette gone on a Sunday night. Ballinger got a little too high in 3 and 4, lost a couple spots. As it is Nicolette, Waller, Bosma, Riggins, and Ballinger, your top 5. Daniel Nicolette cutting the fastest laps we've seen so far in the IMCA RaceSaver sprints, 14.3 seconds around the speedway. Over a 1.5 second advantage over Trevor Waller in the 32. Brandon Bosma, Josh Riggins, and Dusty Ballinger, your top 5, with Cole Vanderheiden bringing up the tail. Field getting stretched out here around Interstate Speedway with Daniel Nicolette, your leader. Trevor Waller, Brandon Bosma, Josh Riggins, Dusty Ballinger, and Cole Vanderheiden, your running order on the speedway. The world's tallest flag man's got the big bed sheet out. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Dusty Ballinger to the inside of Josh Riggins, trying to take over that 4 spot and will into turns 1 and 2. But as they come off turn 4, checkered flag in the air, your heat race winner will be Daniel Nicolette. Second to Trevor Waller, Brandon Bosma. Third, fourth to Dusty Ballinger. Fifth at the line will go to Josh Riggins, and Cole Vanderheiden will round out the field here in heat race number 2. Daniel Nicolette setting a pace here in heat race number 2. His fastest lap of the race was his last one, but not the fastest lap of the race. Last couple of laps, couple of drivers broke into that 13-second mark, so definitely some quicker pace coming here as the IMCA RaceSaver sprints tried some different lines later on here in heat race number 2. But your heat race winner will be the 22D of Daniel Nicolette. We'll give him the 1 to go this time at the flag stand. Again, 20 laps the distance. Dusty Ballinger, Trevor Service, row 1. Now Josh Riggins moves up to the inside of row number 2 with Trevor Smith to the outside. Andrew Sullivan, Daniel Nicolette, Brandon Bosma, Gunnar Pike, Aaron Gilliam, Trevor Waller, Cole Vanderheiden, Bailey Ballinger, and Tyler Drucke, your lineup here on the speedway. What do you say we try this again? 20 laps the distance for your IMCA RaceSaver sprints. Goes to the green flag. Dusty Ballinger hard on the gas. He'll take the race lead off into turn number 3 with the 10 of Trevor Service second. Riggins in that 3rd spot. Early on, everybody seems to be committed to the bottom side of the speedway. Have to think some of the cars in the back of the pack might try that higher line. Aaron Gilliam pushes up, loses a spot, but off turn 4, it's Dusty Ballinger, your leader. Trevor Service with a big run, gets to the inside of Ballinger. Move Trevor Service to the race lead. Ballinger and Riggins, your top 3, running nose to tail around the speedway. Tyler Drucke having trouble in the 12 car. He'll take it to the infield. Field getting stretched out now is Trevor Service, your leader, off turn number 2 down the backstretch. Riggins now second, Ballinger third. As Service beginning to stretch it out now. Trevor Service just a little bit away from some lap traffic. Already put Bailey Ballinger lap down as Riggins goes by as well. But Trevor Service setting a pace under 13 seconds that last lap around. Trevor Service setting a torrid pace. Riggins trying to reel him in. Dusty Ballinger as well. Your top 3 cars have really separated from the field. Lots of 2 wide back in the pack as Trevor Service puts Aaron Gilliam a lap down. Your leader just has absolutely found a setup that works under that 10 car, and he is hauling the mail. Trevor Service slicing and dicing through traffic. Got a couple cars side by side, might break his momentum. But Service says, nah, I'm good, thanks guys. Ooh, showing some smoke out of the 10 car. Not sure if that's just tire smoke or what that might be. Something to keep an eye on the 10 car. Probably is just tire smoke because he's really getting on the gas. As your field continues to get stretched out now around Interstate Speedway. This time by the flag stand, 5 to go. That smoke very heavy in the corners. I do believe it is just tire smoke, but that much tire smoke can lead to trouble. Trevor Service absolutely burning the right rear off that 10 car. Josh Riggins in the second spot. Dusty Ballinger third. There is fourth place Trevor Smith with Gunnar Pike in the fifth spot. And Trevor Service blows the right rear tire. Your leader burned the right rear off. Caution on the speedway. I've been mentioning the last few laps, Trevor Service been showing heavy right rear smoke. Was wondering if he was going to burn that tire off because that was not a small amount of smoke off that 10 car. And off of turn 4, the right rear tire imploded on the 10 machine. Heartbreak for Trevor Service as he ran the 3 fastest laps in the race and had a over 2-second lead when that tire went south on the 10 car. If you are tuned in on Advantage Racing TV, you can see the smoke coming off that tire, and then here you can just see shards, pieces coming off, and boom, down it goes. Right rear tire just explodes and shreds down the front stretch. Again, another angle. You see the smoke, and then there it went. Boom, down she goes. Absolute heartbreak for Trevor Service. Smith third, then Gunnar Pike, and the 91 of Andrew Sullivan, your top 5. Off turn 4, we go back to green flag racing with Josh Riggins trying to hold up the field for 3 more laps. Josh Riggins with a good bite off turn 2. Opens up about a 4-car length advantage over Dusty Ballinger. Josh Pike gets high, opens the door for Daniel Nicolette. Nicolette up to the 4th spot. As this time by the flag stand, white flag in the air, 1 to go for Josh Riggins. Working the bottom side of the speedway off turn number 4. Checkered flag flies. Your feature winner in the IMCA RaceSaver Sprints is the 14J of Josh Riggins. Dusty Ballinger, Trevor Smith, Daniel Nicolette, and Gunnar Pike will be your top 5.
Get out of the car. How about it for Josh Riggins? Put your hands together for him. Josh, nice run out there. You just kind of had to pick your battles, kind of watch things. The 10 got out there pretty quick, but got a little abrasive, and well, it got a little harder on that right rear. You knew you had 20 laps, and you knew you had to watch that right rear, didn't you?
I really did. I saw him out there kind of burning it off and saw smoke coming off of it, and I thought, boy, I don't know. We'll see if that makes it 20, and it didn't. So I got lucky. I'll take it, though. I always like coming up here to Park Jeff. We don't get up here a lot, but it's always a lot of fun. So I think we're going to go casino night and try and double our money.
Well, nothing wrong with that. The Hard Rock's just right on there. Stop on in. A lot of great people help you get here. Who do you want to thank?
I really got to thank my grandma and grandpa for working hard with me all winter, and Preston Marsh. Been working hard. Restaurant group. Good Sense and all that stuff. You get to Lincoln, Nebraska, you stop in and get you a steak at Venue or Piedmont. Really good. Also got to thank my cousin Jason. I just woke up this morning. We got our butt waxed at Eagle last night, and I said, we got to go figure this thing out. So I'm glad we did.
Well, there you go. Congratulations. Jump out of the way. How about it? Put your hands together to driver out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Josh Riggins picking up your IMCA RaceSaver Sprint car. Amen here tonight at Interstate.